Hi, this is Sarah Neighbor with Sarah Loves to Stamp, and today's Tool Tip Thursday is going to be all about the Paper Piercing Pack Essentials. Whew, that's a mouthful. Anyway, this is my favorite thing, I think, of everything in the new catalog that was released just a month ago, and I'm really excited about this. It's $7.95 for the templates, and I seriously think it's my favorite thing, and it's probably the cheapest. So, I mean, of the other things. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use this today. You will need some kind of piercing mat. The Stampin' Pierce mat is awesome. They also recommend it for, like, you put your paper on top and then stamp on it, and it gives you an even better image. So that's another way to use it as well. And I believe it is, I think, $4.95. And then they also brought out a new stylus, or a new paper piercer, and it is very similar to the stylus for the Simply Scored as far as the handle goes. So if you know what that looks like, you get an idea. And I believe this is $3.95. So anyway, I'll show you how to use that. I also wanted to mention I store mine in this so that, like, when I'm traveling or something, it doesn't poke things in my bag or whatever. And this little piece is just from the clear block storage caddy. So if you have that, you know when it comes, you know, it comes like, that's handy, I don't have that block in there. It comes with these foam pieces in there, and then you have to take them out. I kept all of mine, and I use mine for different things, but mostly for sticking sharp things into. Anyway, so I'm going to show you today. I made this card, and this was on my masculine cards for a class I did recently, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I did the paper piercing. And I'm sure it's self-explanatory. I'm sure you're like, I don't need help on that, but I wanted to show you anyway. So there's my cardstock. This is always artichoke, and then I'm going to get these out. And the first one is similar to the mat pack that we had before, and it has the spacing apart for like brads or whatever you want. And then on the bottom it has piercing to match the edgelets, dies, for the Big Shot. On this sheet it has lots of circles, and then these ones all match our punches. So that's kind of fun. I love this one, although that's my favorite punch, so I'm sure you're all not surprised. And then the last one matches the new Apothecary framelits dies for the Big Shot as well. So that's the one I'm going to use today. I did use the Apothecary, this die, the biggest one, on my project. So I'm going to go ahead and get it lined up, get it, you know, centered and straight and that type of thing. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then all you do is you just pierce it. And you, if you have die cut the shape, you'll see there's also the piercing inside, so you can pierce the inside of it as well. And I may not do this whole thing, or you know what, I'm just going to speed it up. So you'll see my hand going like crazy fast. Okay, so now you can see that I'm done with that. And one thing I did want to mention, you want to be really careful when you have this on there. You noticed how I was like moving, I was piercing with this hand, and then I was moving this hand around to accommodate wherever I was piercing. But be very careful not to move that plastic template there. And then here's the really cool thing. You can use it this way, or you can use the back side. And on this masculine card, because I wanted it to be a little more rough, I actually used the back side. So it looks really cool, and it's just, I don't know, I just thought it was really neat. So I hope you enjoyed that today. That is, I tell you what, is my favorite tool. You know, let me show you one more thing I made with it recently. This is another, I've been working on my convention swaps, and this is another one of my convention swaps. And I used the, here's it. And I used it to place my pearls. So I just used this template, and I put it up on the side here. And then I just used a pencil, you know, mechanical pencil, to just make a dot where I wanted to place my pearls. And so they're evenly spaced, and it was really easy to see where they were. So I wanted to show you guys that real quick. You can also use this one to do the faux stitching. I mean, you can use any of them to do faux stitching, but I like to do the faux stitching with that one. There's lots of fun things you can do. So I really, really recommend that. It's for any level of paper crafter, but it just adds, I mean, it just adds such a wow to your projects. I mean, that's just beautiful. So, again, I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions or need anything. Head on over to my blog and sign up for my mailing list so you don't miss out on any great projects that I can send you. Have a great one.